Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Off week. Thought I was not going to have to record really anything. I was just going to cut videos out of old shows to put some stuff up here to get you guys talking about some things. And of course, all sorts of news and information drop here. So if you saw the last one, I'm doing a few of these because there's so much news and rumors that are dropping right now that we'll talk to it on the next show when we get Justin in here to wrap up Southwick. But I felt like I needed to get on here and like cover some of this. That's why we're doing these walk and talk videos. Very, very just off the cuff, freaking during the day here. It's very hot, steamy day in Michigan. We're running in the 90s with 100% humidity days here, so it sucks. But anyway, on the last video, we covered the Max Anstey switch to Star Racing here. So go check that out if you haven't already. On this video, I want to talk about a couple of, we got some rumors going on here that I've been hearing over and over and over again. And it's kind of confirming some other rumors that we've been kind of talking about for a while on the show here, or has been brought up once or twice. So we're going to jump into that. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, because as more news drops, which I'm sure it will here in the off weeks as we start going, we're going to start to see things move around. So this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit here about the KTM group. And there's a lot of rumors going around. Mathis has been a big proponent of this, that the KTM group is consolidating, they're downsizing, they're doing all sorts of shit like that. And from what I understand, there's going to be a merging of Husky and Gas Gas here. Now, where this comes into things we've talked about before is and I don't remember if it was Justin or myself, had brought up a little bit earlier, it might have even been Supercross season, that we started to hear rumblings that the TLD Gas Gas team was going to go away. And we didn't quite understand. We thought maybe it was just a difference of opinions between Troy Lee and the KTM group. But now what we're finding out is that they're actually going to consolidate, downsize. They're going to shorten the number of riders here. And now we're starting to hear more. The factory Husky team over in the MXGPs is completely going away. So I believe, I don't know if they're running next year or if this is their last year, but Husky's going away in the GPs. And like I said, I'm hearing that there's a consolidation. And now what we're hearing is that KTM, so originally when KTM bought Husky and started running that brand and then bought Gas Gas, it was going to be, Husky was going to be the premier, high level, super, we'll call it luxury brand of dirt bikes. They were going to develop just the best of the best for them. KTM was going to be the racing branch of it. So KTM was just going to be all about racing, no luxury, anything like that. And then Gas Gas was going to be the entry level bike. That's why the Gas Gas bikes were cheaper. They were like a model year or two older. They were not the newest of the new per se. They were new for Gas Gas, but not for the KTM group itself. Now what I'm hearing is they're running into issues. There's inventory issues. They have way too much inventory that they cannot get rid of. No surprise there. That's a whole economical discussion, which is not what this channel is about. So we're not going to get into that, but it doesn't surprise me at all because the whole economy is fucked right now. And if you don't know that, then you need to go do some research, because it is. But needless to say, they are sitting on tons and tons and tons of inventory of brand new bikes they cannot get rid of, which they cannot continue to support. So what I believe is happening here is, like I said, we're going to see a merging of Husky and Gas Gas. And what I assume is Husky is going to actually go away. I believe the Husky team in the US is going to stay here through next year because they have the deal with Rockstar. So they will continue through next year. And then I believe the Husky team will completely go away and they will just have a Gas Gas team and a factory KTM team is how this is going to work here, okay? And the Gas Gas team will be kind of the, we'll call it lower level. The bikes will continue to be the entry level, and KTM is going to be the luxury brand. KTM's kind of openly talking right now about how they screwed up. And when they started Husky, they thought they were going to just completely develop a completely separate bike after a few years and all this stuff. And then they realized, oh, if we make the KTM so good for racing, we really don't have anywhere to go with the Husky to make it better. We can only make one bike that's the best. So that's where they kind of went, oh shit, we screwed up here. And now they're trying to remedy that. And with the way the world's working right now, this is what's happening. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. High level meetings going on last week in talks about the Coonan brothers coming to the US, Kai de Wolf at the MXGP, all sorts of stories coming out about that at this point. The rumor mill right now, Euro-wise, is that Liam Everts is moving to the new factory Kawasaki MX2 team over there for next year. Here, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I've heard the two teams are merging. I believe, this is what I believe come next year, Craig is going to be out. We've been hearing rumors that Dylan was going to Husky, but now I'm not sure that that's going to be a thing. I believe maybe you'll have like Barsha and Stewart as the 450 guys, and whoever they have 250 contracts with will stay next year, which will probably be RJ, and then that'll get shuffled around a little. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things that I'm not sure what's happening yet, and I'm gonna have to think a little bit more. I've only really processed this for like a couple of days right now, so I'm gonna have to like put some puzzle pieces on the wall of different people and teams and things and see where it goes. One thing I did find out this morning, which apparently I'm late to the party to, is Cole Davies, the one of the stars here of the Supercross Futures this year for the Gas Gas team. From what I understand, he is now riding a Star bike and is going to be riding Star come Loretta's. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that would also make sense if he knows that the Gas Gas and Husky brands are merging and he does not have an option with them. Interesting. Lots of moving pieces here with this, and we'll have to keep following it. Like I said, it all kind of makes sense since we were hearing that the TLD Gas Gas team was going away next year. So now hearing all of this, the rumors we were hearing before seem to be absolutely true. So we'll see where we get to. But make sure to comment down below your thoughts on this. The silly season stuff is awesome. This is what I like. I like the back end stuff on these kind of things. But make sure you let me know what you think down below, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of these videos, because as more news starts to break and come out here over this off week, I'll probably be doing more videos like this. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see y'all in the next one.